Live from the Grenadian capital, this is the GBN Television News. GBN covering you from the Grenadine Island chain to Brooklyn, New York via the World Wide Web on www.gbn.gd. The news headlines comes to you compliments Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
From the Grenadian capital, this is Network News for Thursday, March 5, 2026. In the headlines, elderly couple seeks assistance after near-death experience. Division of Labor records successful collective agreements while the Public Workers Union still seeks answers. Government intensifies recruitment efforts in healthcare system. Also in the news, regionally, St. Kitts and Nevis monitors Cuba crisis with students. Internationally, Russia stands to benefit as war affects global oil prices. Thus, in the sports news, final of the Prime Minister's Cup to bowl off this weekend, and the Powerade National Swimming Championships underway.
The first segment of the news comes to you compliments Soft Weave Bathroom Tissue.
Have you heard about the new Soft Weave bathroom tissue with total hygiene? As hygiene and safety have taken center stage, our bathroom tissue is now manufactured with 3 different technologies to offer the best protection for you and your family. UVC light technology for a safe and effective disinfection process, eliminating 99.9% of microorganisms. Also, production at high temperatures, killing all types of germs and bacteria. And it's pH controlled with delicate fibers to prevent irritation for even sensitive skin. Soft Weave Total Hygiene Bathroom Tissue, available in supermarkets and shops island-wide. Visit Soft Weave Caribbean Facebook or Instagram pages for more information.
I'm Kenroy Baptiste with Network News. Thanks for joining us. A River Road family is this evening pleading for help. The elderly residents urgently need assistance after a massive stone crashed through the roof of their home, where it remains lodged 1 month later. Shania McIntosh has their story.
A River Road family in St. George's is counting their blessings after a massive stone crashed through the roof of their home, narrowly missing the elderly occupants inside. Now they are appealing for urgent assistance to secure their property and prevent another potentially tragic incident. Rhonda Cobb, speaking on behalf of her mother and uncle, said the frightening incident left the family deeply shaken. It is nothing short of miracle that no one was injured, she said, explaining that the stone landed directly on a bed inside the home. The family home is located in an area prone to natural disasters, and Cobb said her mother and uncle now live in constant anxiety, fearing for what could happen next. She is calling for help to have the stone removed and for a retaining wall to be constructed to protect the property. The incident has also reopened old wounds for the family. Cobb recalled a tragedy from a few years ago when a large tree fell on her aunt's home, killing her aunt's husband. Cobb stated that the loss still weighs heavily on the family. Cobb is pleading with authorities, neighbors, and anyone willing to assist to help secure the home before disaster strikes again. For the family in River Road, the stone that fell through their roof is more than debris. It is a stark reminder of how fragile life can be.
I just want to know if maybe something can be done, whether it's a back wall or something that, I see the Chinese had put a rung by Lakwa there, this wire mesh to hold on stones. If probably that can be done or something so that I know my family are safe.
Anyone willing to help can contact the family at 418-6576. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
While the Division of Labor has welcomed the successful ratification of multiple collective bargaining agreements, the Public Workers Union is still seeking answers from NAWASA over outstanding concerns. Reporter Deidre Seeley has more details.
The Division of Labor has announced the formal ratification of 4 collective bargaining agreements, or CBAs, on Wednesday, March 4th. According to the division, the agreements were signed between the Grenada Public Workers Union and the National Water and Sewage Authority, the Grenada Ports Authority, specifically the St. George's Bus Terminus, and the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union, the Grenada Technical and Allied Workers Union and Case Pack Grenada Limited, operators of Calabash Hotel, and finally the Grenada Ports Authority and the Grenada Seamen and Waterfront Workers Union. The division says the agreements provide enhanced terms and conditions of employment, including salary increases ranging from 3.5% to 4%, covering periods between 2016 and 2027. Meanwhile, the Public Workers Union said that while it agreed to sign the CBA covering the 2016 to 2020 period with the National Water and Sewage Authority, it declined to ratify the agreement for the 2020 to 2023 period due to outstanding grievances, including concerns over salary structures and alleged unresolved errors dating back to 2022. The union has given the company a 1-week deadline to provide documentation on its organizational structure and salary scales and has proposed a meeting to resolve the issues. Deidre Seeley, GBN News.
Well, government is reportedly taking decisive steps to address Grenada's shortage of healthcare professionals. Shania McIntosh has more.
Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell has announced that Grenada will accept healthcare workers from anywhere in the world once they meet the professional standards required to practice locally and are proficient in English. He explained that while the country continues to face a deficit in healthcare personnel, the government is actively working to fill the gap by broadening recruitment efforts and strengthening local training opportunities. A key part of that strategy, he said, is tapping into the diaspora. The Prime Minister noted that government is encouraging qualified Grenadians living abroad to return home and contribute their skills and expertise to the nation's healthcare system.
The other things we are doing, we are certainly increasing the amount of scholarships that are available for persons who wish to pursue nursing, doctors, etc.
In addition to overseas recruitment, government is also expanding access to medical education. He revealed that as recently as January 2026, 30 first-degree medical scholarships were awarded through St. George's University. The scholarships are intended to increase the number of locally trained doctors in the years ahead. The Prime Minister further disclosed that discussions are currently underway to re-establish a nursing school in Grenada. This could be done in collaboration with the St. George's University or as a standalone institution aimed at boosting the training and certification of nurses locally. He emphasized that strengthening the healthcare workforce remains a top priority for his administration as government works to ensure that citizens have greater access to quality medical care. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
Stay with us. We'll be back to report on unleashing the blue economy.
The I in Ariza stands for you, our members. Your goals matter to us. When you speak, we listen and we act. That's why we've rolled out new deposit rates to help your money work harder. We're offering 4.25% on retirement accounts, 4% on educational savings, and 3.5% on 5-year fixed deposits. We're helping you save on your mortgage. Switch to Ariza and enjoy rates as low as 3.99% plus 50% off legal and processing fees. We are also making it easier to get on the road. Get 100% vehicle financing with rates of just 5% on the purchase of a new vehicle. And if you already have a loan for a recent model, we'll help you switch and enjoy better rates. And for our loyal members, we've designed the Ariza Advantage account, which gives you the VIP experience you deserve. You requested, we responded, you received.
This is the Ariza promise. Better value, better service, members first.
Visit arizacu.com or call us today.
Go paperless with e-billing. Get your Grenlec bills straight to your email inbox with myaccount.grenlec.com. Sign in to myaccount.grenlec.com, where you'll be directed to the home screen. Under Additional Options and Paperless Billing, hit Sign Up. Enter the email where you'd like to receive your bills. Check the accounts you want, then click Sign Me Up. It's that easy. Your bills now come straight to your email inbox. We're moving to paperless billing. Get ready today.
The Inland Revenue Division and the Accountant General Division are coming to a community near you. That's right, our satellite offices are on the move, bringing services closer to home. No long travel, no hassle. Just quick, convenient service right in your community. We'll be on location to help you with all your tax and vendor registration matters. Ask about tax refunds, file objections, check property tax balances, pay your taxes on the spot, and yes, you can even register for GTax and sign up for the new vendors portal. Catch us at these locations: in St. George, at the Bruce Street Mall on Friday, February 27th and March 27th, at our Young Street office on March 7th and March 14th, in St. John on Friday, February 27th at St. Francis Street. We'll be at the Grenville Car Park in St. Andrew and at the Carriacou District Revenue Office on Friday, March 13th. And on Friday, March 20th, we'll be at the District Revenue Offices in St. Patrick and St. Mark. All locations open from 8:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Longer hours, more convenience, better service for you. The Inland Revenue Division and the Accountant General Division's Satellite Office. Don't miss this opportunity.
But when you need someone to help you to your feet, I'll be that beacon to your highest peak. I'll be right next to you, no, I will never leave. Come on, take my hands, we got everything we need. Cause you can look to me whenever you're in need. Just call on me and I'll be on my way. I'll be by your side, never to divide. The light that shines our way. Wherever you run, we'll be right there with you. Wherever you run, we'll make your dreams come true. Next time, next time, next time, next to you.
Nexa Credit Union, with you wherever your road leads.
There can only be one champion. Thursday, March 12th, 2026, the Karani James Athletic Stadium will become a battleground. 13 schools, one epic showdown. It's the Huggins Private Primary School Championship. Starting time 1 p.m. Students in uniform, $5. Children, $10. Adults, $20. Feel the tension. Hear the roar. Witness greatness as young athletes push their limits. It's the Huggins Private Primary Schools Track and Field Championship. Miss it and blame yourself.
A trip to Grenada from April 4th to the 6th, 2026. A decision you'll never regret. This isn't just any destination. It's where passion meets performance. Welcome to the 53rd Carifta Games, hosted at the iconic Kirani James Athletic Stadium in St. George's, under the theme, Passion Drives Performance. The best of the Caribbean's junior athletes will compete in electrifying track and field competition. Organize now and be part of an experience like no other, where talent, passion, and perseverance come alive on the land of 100,000 jab. Feel the passion, celebrate the performance, and create memories that will last a lifetime in pure Grenada, the land of warmth, spirit, and unstoppable energy. Welcome to the 53rd Carifta Games.
Payments shouldn't slow you down. Tap your phone to pay with Apple Pay or Google Pay. No need to carry cards or even your wallet. Freedom of online shopping that actually works with the Spot Pay Calypso card. Send and receive money with friends, locally and securely. Receive money from the U.S. in seconds and spend it right away. Send and spend across the Caribbean and all over the world. All with one app. SpotPay. Money reimagined.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop. Life's about to pop. Oh yeah, with cash pop. Pick your number 1 to 50. See your price right when you play. 5 jars a day, come win easy. Cash pops. One number, that's all you need. Win up to 2,500 indeed. Life's about to pop. I wanna play with cash pop.
Must be 18 or older to play. NLA supporting sports, culture, and nation building.
Look to the east for the coming of Bingo!
Grenada, this is the big one. Sunday, March 29th, Progress Park St. Andrew is the place to be as Megafools Promotions presents the second edition of the massive Eastside Mega Bingo. Get ready to shout Bingo at 5 p.m. because we've got over $100,000 in cash to be won.
This is awesome.
We're talking 10 games at $5,000 each and 5 games at $10,000. Tickets are just $60 for one or $100 for two. So make it a date. Progress Park, Sunday, March 29th for the massive Eastside Mega Bingo. Brought to you by Carib. It's the way we play.
GBN leads, the others follow. This segment is brought to you by Republic Bank.
Home is easy, easy with Republic Bank.
Are you dreaming of owning your own home? With Republic Bank's Home Easy Loan, you're one step closer to making that dream a reality. With competitive rates, reduced fees, and up to 100% financing, Republic Bank makes owning your home simple and stress-free. Start your journey to independence, empowerment, and the joy of home ownership today.
Republic Bank, we're bringing home to you. Home easy. It's not just a mortgage, it's peace of mind.
Terms and conditions apply.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Rebecca Television Center, Grenada is charting a new course towards sustainable growth as government is moving to deepen its investment in the blue economy. The Unleashing the Blue Economy project, UBEC, is now preparing for its second phase with expanded focus across key sectors. The rest of the details in this report.
The UBEC initiative, a flagship program under the Ministry of Mobilization, Implementation and Transformation, is entering its second phase. The initiative is designed to unlock economic opportunities within Grenada's marine and coastal resources while building long-term resilience. UBEC, which stands for Unleashing the Blue Economy, is capitalized at $25 million through a credit facility from the World Bank. The project targets strategic development in 3 main sectors: tourism, fisheries, and solid waste management. The program operates at 2 critical levels: the policy level and the community level. At the policy level, efforts are focused on strengthening legislation, closing regulatory gaps, and ensuring stronger governance framework across 3 sectors. At the community level, the project supports practical interventions aimed at improving livelihoods, boosting productivity, and encouraging innovation. UBEC project manager is Eula Newton.
Solid waste
National Plastic Action Plan and a solid waste policy. We are also focusing on tourism, national tourism policy. For the fisheries, we are working to harmonize fisheries policies across the region. Basically, that's it.
As discussions begin around Phase 2, government is exploring options to expand the sectors currently supported under the initiative. UBEC project manager is Eula Newton. As discussions begin around Phase 2, government is exploring options to expand the sectors currently supported under the initiative. With global attention increasingly focused on sustainable ocean management, Grenada's continued investment in UBEC signals a clear commitment to innovation, environmental stewardship, and long-term economic transformation. Reporting for GBN News, Shania McIntosh.
All right, this story to report. Farmers in Concord, St. John are set to receive a boost to their agricultural activities. You see, this follows the procurement of more than $30,000 worth of farming equipment. Christina John has the latest from the agriculture industry.
The items were secured through funding from the Caribbean Development Bank and form part of a compensatory support package for farmers who were impacted by the UKSIF project carried out by the National Water and Sewage Authority, NAWASA, as well as those who suffered losses during Hurricane Beryl. Program Manager at the Rural Development Unit, Dr. Stephen Fletcher, explained that the initiative is a subcomponent of the UKSIF project. He said the Rural Development Unit was subcontracted to implement this aspect of the program, which aims to provide critical support to farmers in the affected communities.
The Rural Development Unit over the past 3 or 4 months has provided the farmers with the following. One, we have given them income support for income loss as a result of the undertaking of the NAWASA project from Concord to South St. George. Is under the UKSIF South St. George Water Development Program. It also partially compensates for loss suffered during Hurricane Beryl, which undermined, which led to land slippage and affected farmers' ability to access land and produce.
Dr. Fletcher added that another key component of the initiative includes the provision of planting materials to farmers. Among the tools procured are spades, weed eaters, and forks, which are scheduled to be distributed to farmers next Thursday.
So the farmers have received a number of different types of plants, ranging from forest crops to vegetables and fruits. So we have done that. And the final component of the project is the issuing of these equipment here that is also combined with providing farm labor support, in which every farmer who has the need will be provided with 1 week of farm labor support paid for under the NAWASA/UKSIF project.
He emphasized that the program is not only about assisting farmers in recovering from losses, but also about promoting environmental sustainability within the farming community. Meanwhile, CSA coordinator attached to the Rural Development Unit, Kenley Edwards, said the program has also focused on farmer training. Sessions have been conducted on best farming practices, the use of environmentally friendly chemicals, and broader capacity building. Edwards noted that more than 50 farmers benefited directly from the initiative, while approximately 65 farmers were supported overall.
I'm going to start with the tools which are here that will be distributed next week, Thursday. What the Rural Development Unit plan to do is that we are not just giving the tools or equipment to the farmers, but what we are doing is that we are actually planning a training around the distribution of the tools. So we have, as Doc said, we have the mist blowers, we have the weed whackers, or the weed eaters as commonly known, and the idea is to have a training with the recipients of those farm tools on the proper use and maintenance of it. We also had trainings to do with livestock management, because the UKSIF program not only dealt with crop production, but we're looking at the whole aspect of all the farming activities that takes place in the Concord Black Bay area.
A team from the Caribbean Development Bank is currently on island conducting field visits as part of efforts to gain a clear understanding of how the funds are being utilized and the impact the support is having on the farming communities. Christelina John, GBN News.
This is Network News. We're live from the Grenadian capital. Stay with us.
At Sonova, we create human-centered technology that helps organizations work smarter and more efficiently. From software development to digital transformation, our mission is simple: to deliver digital tools that streamline operations and prepare your business for the future. At the core of that mission is Saturn, our flagship platform built for scale, automation, and AI-ready operations. Saturn unifies your digital processes in one place, making it easier to manage applications, approvals, clients, and internal workflows. It becomes the digital backbone that supports growth and smarter decision-making across your organization. If you're ready to modernize how you work, our sales team is ready to help. Call 1473-421-7724 and discover how Saturn can transform your operations for long-term success.
Camahorn Boat, a powerful multimedia production presented at Carafesta 15, written and directed by Chris DeRiggs. One big performance only at the Grenada Trade Center on Saturday, 7th March at 7 p.m. The Camahorn Boat is the ship of state, Grenada sailing to its destiny. The Camahorn Boat is a call for unity, an exciting story about patriotism played out by Grenada's best acting talents, featuring Samuel Ogilvie, Robert White, Debbie Gilchrist, Bianchi Toussaint, Dillian Walters, and others. Come out and join us in celebrating our Grenadianness on Saturday, 7th March, 7 p.m. at the Grenada Trade Center. Admission almost free. Advance tickets are $50, $65 at the door. Your ticket outlets: Giddens Pharmacy Grand Anse, Art and Soul Bookstore, Spiceline Mall, Mitchell's Pharmacy Grand Anse, 3B's Shoe Store, downtown St. George, and other places. Bring out the entire family and enjoy a wonderful evening of Grenadian theater on 7th March at Grenada Trade Center, 7 p.m.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're beginning our final descent to Morris Bishop International Airport. Welcome to Grenada.
Our marketing goals for 2026 are ambitious yet achievable. We aim to drive airlift growth by collaborating with airlines and travel partners to expand seat capacity and routes. Strengthening community and stakeholder engagement is key, as we want to ensure that the benefits of tourism are felt broadly across our islands. Promoting sustainable tourism is a priority, as we encourage practices that preserve Grenada's environment, heritage, and cultural identity. We also want to focus on expanding into new markets while reinforcing our brand's position in existing markets. By increasing engagement and conversion through targeted digital campaigns, enhancing content quality, and building strong relationships with industry partners, we hope to boost brand awareness, improve our reputation, and secure media mentions in our target markets.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before. New home, fresh start, make moves and play it smart. Expand, invest or renew. ACB's right there with you.
With ACB Home Advantage Mortgages, you get up to 100% financing, reduced fees, and a $100,000 unsecured credit card.
Claim your keys, open the door to more than you imagined before with ACB.
Terms and conditions apply.
Distributed by Echo Blue Limited. Visit us on the Lansopine Main Road or call 405-4818.
In Grenada, sports aren't just a game, they're a way of life. They teach discipline, teamwork, and resilience. They inspire the next generation to push boundaries and chase excellence. That's why the Investment Migration Agency of Grenada is proud to support sports initiatives as part of our commitment to youth and national development. When we invest in sports programs, we invest in the future. We invest in the health and well-being of our youth, and we invest in broadening Grenada's reach, proudly connecting our athletes, our talent, and our nation to a global community. Together, we all go further. The Investment Migration Agency. Unlock the possibilities.
Hi, I want $10 on Playway, $20 backup on Pick 3, and cash for each, please. Okay, are you adding multi-X to your bet? Yes, multi-X, all of them. Smart. Best value bet. Backup and multi-X, you cannot go wrong. Don't matter the bet, multi-X all of the daily games.
With multi-X added, your winnings can be multiplied 3 times, 5 times, even 7 times. So make it a rule. Add multi-X to all your Playway, daily Pick 3, and daily cash for bets every day and for every drop, and watch your money grow. Available at stores and online.
You heard it here. Multiply your winnings daily. Must be 18 or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
Served Grenada for decades, we are the #1 and largest electrical supplier.
Hi, welcome to Sunny Electrical. How may I help?
We offer electrical wire accessories, tools, and appliances for all residential, commercial, and industrial applications, which is what we are known for. And we expanded our products with new innovative ways to modernize your home. New homeowners will be captivated in our lighting showrooms.
Some pendant lights here. These are very multifunctional because they can work for kitchens, living rooms, bedrooms.
We have a wide selection of lighting, ranging from indoor to outdoor and solar. We are also available for site visit services to assist you with selecting the perfect light for your forever home. We are located at Dusty Highway in Grand Anne, St. George. Sudden Electrical. Best value, expert advice, quality products. We hope to see you soon.
My name is Liselle Walcott. I am a staff nurse at the General Hospital for the past 16 years. At the Infection Control Department, we do surveillance for communicable diseases or hospital-acquired infections. We do outbreak investigations. So any issues we have, we would investigate it, find out the cause, and we would do recommendations and interventions to all relevant departments. Thus far, with Mount Sinai, we are looking at ways of improving hand hygiene. Hand hygiene has been proven to be one of the most important practices you could do to break the chain of infection. Working along with Mount Sinai, I foresee that it will be a very good thing for us. They are looking into the products that we use, the practices that we do. Going forward, we'll be able to achieve a very high level of compliance and safety across the board for everyone.
This is GBN. We've got the means, the power, and the medium.
64 young people are now better equipped to pursue careers in agriculture after successfully completing the Level 2 certification under the Youth in Agriculture program. The graduates received their certificates during a ceremony at the Grenada Trade Center on Wednesday. Participants underwent training in crop production, animal husbandry, and agro-processing. Christina John has this report.
The training program was a joint effort between the Government of Grenada and the CARICOM Development Fund and was implemented through the Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Forestry. Program Manager for the Youth in Agriculture project, Mrs. Cindy Joseph Lewis, highlighted the importance of equipping young people with the practical skills and knowledge needed to succeed in the agricultural sector.
Today's certification is more than just a piece of paper.
It's a symbol of your readiness to transform ideas into enterprises, challenges into opportunities, and passion into prosperity. Step forward, remember that agriculture, persistence, and collaboration.
Chief Executive Officer of the Grenada National Training Agency, Dr. Kenroy Edwards, explained that the agency is responsible for issuing both the Caribbean Vocational Qualification and the National Vocational Qualification, the CVQ and NVQ certifications, to participants who successfully complete the program.
Through the Youth in Agriculture program, these men and women are earning CVQ certification in one of Grenada's most vital industries. So, key components of the program included technical skills training in crop and livestock production and agro-food processing, entrepreneurship and business development training, including financial literacy and business plan preparation, startup support, mentorship and extension services, and exposure to digital climate resilient technologies.
Minister for Agriculture, Lands and Forestry, Lennox Andrews, reminded the graduates that they are now contributors to Grenada's gross domestic product and part of the next generation of agro-entrepreneurs. He encouraged them to see agriculture not just as farming, but as a business opportunity, transforming challenges into opportunities and raw produce into high-value products.
I've chosen a path that is essential to our country's future. And you have demonstrated that agriculture has moved beyond being a tradition. It is a business. It is a science. And I want to stress that. Agriculture is a science. Today's agricultural landscape demands new thinking, young minds. Climate change, evolving markets, technological advancement, and global competition require us to adopt smarter, more resilient approaches to agriculture.
The Youth in Agriculture program, targeted initiative of the Ministry of Agriculture, aimed at increasing youth participation in the sector by positioning agriculture as a modern, technology-driven, and economically viable career pathway. The program also seeks to address youth unemployment, strengthen food security, and promote sustainable rural development through structured training and enterprise support. Christina John, GBN News.
This story to report in an effort to foster creativity, discipline, and cultural expression among the nation's students. The Ministry of Education recently distributed 88 musical instruments to 17 primary and secondary schools. The instruments range from classical and electric guitars to keyboards and saxophones procured by SP's International, as well as 24 djembe drums purchased by cultural icon Livingstone Nelson. SP's International made an additional donation of 160 recorders to schools across the nation. According to Minister for Education David Andrew, the donation, worth over $80,000, will support performing arts clubs in schools, as well as the development of the creative sector in Grenada.
Today, we have 17 schools with active, creative, and performing arts clubs in their schools, both primary and secondary. Active clubs. Now give them a hand at how Grenada has been evolving, how Grenada's music has been evolving, how our film producers have been evolving, how the theatricals have been evolving. You know, it's an area that deserves significant attention. And in fact, I am pleased to be part of an administration that has prioritized the creative and performing arts in several significant ways.
Speaking at the event, Deputy Chief Education Officer Deanne Francis Thomas underscored the importance of the performing arts as an educational avenue.
A curriculum perspective, the performing arts are a critical vehicle for integration. Music strengthens literacy through lyrical interpretations and expression. It deepens numeracy through rhythms, patterns, and timing. It enhances social studies through exploration of our history and
The initiative was welcomed by students, teachers, and musicians who look forward to music becoming a core element of the educational experience. This initiative is so excellent. By the way, I want to learn to play the djembe drum. Talk about that one. We'll be right back with the sports news.
The Grenville Cooperative Credit Union introduces its new digital platform, managing your finances at any time from anywhere.
As a part-time student, balancing work and studies can be a real challenge. But with GCCU's digital app, these worries are no more. My parents can now remotely transfer funds to my account and I can check my balance at any time, giving me the freedom to achieve my goals.
My days can be long and tedious. With this app, I can ensure my loan is paid on time, transfer funds to someone else's account, and check my balances. I don't have to rush to do business during my lunch hour or after work anymore.
With this app, I can request checks to pay my suppliers, letters for my business transactions. I don't have to leave my farm to go stand in line.
The Grenville Credit Union digital platform. It's convenient and secure banking right at your fingertips. Download the app today from the Play Store or App Store or call 442-8602, 459-4325 or 416-8467 for further information.
Are you looking for a reliable, affordable, and customer-friendly pharmacy? Look no further than Hills and Valley Pharmacy, the nation's leading healthcare products and services provider. We are committed to serving you at convenient locations. Find an extensive and affordable selection of prescription and over-the-counter drugs and medical supplies at Church Street, Hillsborough, Carriacou, Jubilee Street, Grenville, St. Andrew, near the bus terminal, and Halifax and Grenville Street, St. George. Our committed team is always available to offer valuable assistance for managing your health and wellness. Discover the additional benefits of our wholesale distribution on Halifax Street and our Medcare Center on Grenville Street, where we provide in-house physiotherapy, massage therapy, doctor consultations, and eye care services. Our commitment is to satisfy all your healthcare needs, including competitive prices, loyalty rewards, and special discounts for seniors. Contact us at 435-6904 and WhatsApp 535-4734. Choose Hills and Valley Pharmacy. Remember, your health is our business.
Whether you're refreshing a bedroom or giving your home a bold new look, the Color Shop has the perfect paint and tools to make it happen, inside and out. With quality finishes for every surface and accessories to match, we make painting easy from start to finish. Whether it's a DIY weekend or a contractor starting a brand new project, the Color Shop is the trusted choice.
Level of convenience and comfort awaits you when you shop at Rise and Shine Supermarket and Hardware Supplies, Griffin Lane, Grenville. Convenient, because we are open Sunday to Sunday. We're even at your service on public holidays. Comfort, because we are easily accessible to the physically challenged. Free Wi-Fi is available while you shop, and bags come at no charge. Everyday low prices and excellent customer care. Adequate parking available. We supply everything you can possibly think of. Family and home supplies, fresh meat, vegetables, and personal care products. All brands of cooking gas at affordable prices. You can send in your order, have it pulled, or pick up express.
It happens to all of us. Low on cash and in need of money right away. Play Instacash Monday to Sunday and there are no draws.
So what you saying? No numbers to choose from?
Nope.
And no draw sessions to wait on?
Nope.
And we can play it anytime and any day?
Yep. Including Sundays. Instacash. Ask for it by name and choose from a wide variety of games as low as $2 and win instantly. It is fast, it is easy to play, and you win cash right away. Must be 18 years or older to play. NLA, making your dreams come true.
The frequent
Asante Industrial Park is opening its doors with prime square footage available right now. Whether you are scaling up your production line or establishing new regional headquarters, we have the footprint you need ready for immediate lease. Our newly refurbished state-of-the-art facilities set a new standard, offering premium spaces designed for modern manufacturing, ICT, and service enterprises that demand excellence. With 24-hour security, property management support, and a location just minutes from the airport and the capital, GIDC Facilities isn't just a landlord. We are your partner in logistics and success. Secure your space in Grenada's flagship industrial hub today. GIDC Facilities, the foundation for your future.
Prime Minister Dickon will be made to refund 100% of the illegal rent. Dr. Kit Mitchell will refund 50% of the wealth gained while in office. Abolish slave constitution and bias WFM station. Put 2,000 pigs, 1,000 cow in Carriacou and Pitimatnik. Collect tolls for either bridge or tunnel. Industry in Carriacou will provide milk, butter, cheese, bacon, ham.
The proceeding was a paid broadcast. The views expressed were those of the speaker and not of the Grenada Broadcasting Network.
Sporting fans, good evening. The stage is set for an electrifying atmosphere at the Lassagers playing field this Saturday, March 7, as the inaugural Prime Minister's Cup St. David's T20 tournament reaches its grand finale. After 2 months of high-octane cricket, local fans are bracing for a double-header that promises to bring the East to life. The action will begin at 1:30 in the afternoon with a high-stakes third-place playoff. The Beryl Carriacou strikers are carrying the hopes of the Sister Isles as they square off against Idlers. Beyond the prestige of a podium finish, a $3,000 cash prize hangs in the balance, ensuring the two sides will be hungry to end their campaign on a high note. We can tell you too, the financial rewards for this inaugural tournament are as massive as the hits over the boundary. The champions will hoist the trophy along with a $10,000 grand prize, while the runners-up will secure $5,000 for their efforts. Well, Jacob Bethel's thrilling century was not enough as India piped England by just 7 runs to seal a spot in the T20 World Cup final in a high-scoring thriller in Mumbai. It was the heavy metal finish no one saw coming, and the escape act India will never forget. Defending a massive 253, India looked safe. Sanju Samson had already turned the stadium into a personal launch pad with a career-defining 89. But England refused to go quietly. Jacob Bethel played the innings of his life, a century that silenced Mumbai until a moment of madness and a pinpoint throw saw him run out in the final over. Then came Jofra Archer. With the game seemingly gone, he launched a late-night assault on Shivam Dubey. 3 massive sixes in the final over that brought England within a whisper of a miracle. But the mountain was too high. India head to Ahmedabad this Sunday to face New Zealand, a repeat of the 2021 WTC final. Or will the men in blue retain their crown? Finally, in the sports news, the 2026 Women's Africa Cup of Nations has been postponed just 12 days before the finals was set to kick off in Morocco. The Confederation of African Football, in a statement released on Thursday, said it was rescheduling the tournament to July due to unforeseen circumstances. This year, the tournament doubles up as a qualifier for the 2027 Women's World Cup in Brazil. It was scheduled to be held from March 17 to April 3. Morocco was set to stage a third successive edition of the finals, but reports of a potential hosting change had created anxiety among players and fans in recent weeks. Speculation about the country's willingness to host the tournament increased after the chaotic scenes that played out in the 2025 Men's AFCON final, which Morocco lost 1-0 to Senegal in a dramatic match in Rabat. The tournament will now be held from July 25 to August 16. That's the sports news for the moment. Students from St. Kitts and Nevis studying in Cuba have committed to remaining there to complete their studies, despite growing concerns about a potential humanitarian crisis linked to an oil blockade being enforced by the United States. Speaking on the sidelines of a recent CARICOM meeting in St. Kitts, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, who also serves as chairman of CARICOM, said the government is closely monitoring developments in Cuba and remains in constant contact with students from St. Kitts.
Students from St. Kitts and Nevis studying in Cuba have committed to remaining there to complete their studies, despite growing concerns about a potential humanitarian crisis. The concerns stem from an oil blockade being enforced by the United States, which has reportedly restricted fuel supplies to Cuba, impacting electricity generation, transportation, and essential services. Speaking on the sidelines of a recent CARICOM meeting held in St. Kitts, Prime Minister Dr. Terence Drew, who also serves as chairman of CARICOM, said the government is closely monitoring the situation in Cuba and remains in contact with students from St. Kitts and Nevis. At his monthly press conference, Nevis Premier Mark Brantley said that students from Nevis studying in Cuba are equally committed to completing their programs, noting that none have requested to return home ahead of schedule.
Cuban students, we have not yet had any requests from our students studying in Cuba that things have got to a point where they need to come out. The approach that most of them had was they really wanted to finish, because to leave now would really mean that they have invested all these years and not completed their course of study.
Each year, several students from St. Kitts and Nevis receive scholarships to pursue studies in Cuba, primarily in medicine, but also in other academic disciplines. With the United States blocking oil shipments to Cuba, the island's fuel reserves are rapidly falling to critical levels. Severe shortages in transportation and refrigeration are now pushing Cuba towards a major food crisis. CARICOM, at its recent heads of government meeting, recently decided to provide humanitarian assistance to Cuba. Andre Huey, SKN Newsline.
Further afield, one of the nations that may benefit from higher energy prices is Russia. European countries and others had stopped buying Russian oil and gas because of the Ukraine war. But now a lot of nations, including countries in Asia which depend on the Middle East for their energy supplies, may lean on Moscow to meet their needs. Al Jazeera reports from the Russian capital.
Russia is one of the largest oil and gas producers in the world. One huge advantage it has now, it's not in the Middle East. With Iran blocking the Strait of Hormuz, disrupting global oil and gas supplies from the region, Moscow, with its vast resources, seems perfectly poised to step in. Except it can't, at least for now, due to large-scale sanctions imposed on it because of the war in Ukraine. Russian energy exports have been squeezed by the West, leaving Moscow with just a handful of buyers of its oil, notably China, India, and Turkey, and it's selling at a massive discount. So the jump in oil prices would be beneficial for Russia, but probably not as much as it will likely benefit other exporters like the US. Still, there could be other gains. Europe has been phasing out Russian energy imports. It's still buying around 13% of its gas from Moscow, but the plan is to drop that to zero by late next year. Norway's energy minister says the EU has been very clear that they want to liberate themselves from Russian oil and gas, but then the events of the last 3-4 days have also been difficult. With the geopolitical situation we see now, I believe the debate will be revived. Russia's president says it's time to act.
Other markets are opening up, and perhaps it would be more profitable for us to stop supplying the European market right now, to move into those markets that are opening up and establish ourselves there. There is no political motive here. I want that to be clear, but if they are going to close us off in a month or two anyway, then perhaps it is better for us to stop supplies ourselves now.
Kirill Dmitriev, head of Russia's sovereign wealth fund, is blaming Europe for what he called short-sighted decisions. He's the one leading talks on removing sanctions imposed on Russia. The Middle East crisis could end up improving Russia's positions at talks on ending the war in Ukraine and lifting sanctions, now that Europe and other importers may be more interested in seeing Russian resources make a comeback. Dmitry Medvedenko, Al Jazeera.
Thank you. A reminder of the headlines right after this. This is Network News. A reminder of the headlines. Elderly couple seeks assistance after near-death experience. Division of Labour records successful collective agreements while the Public Workers Union still seeks answers. Government intensifies recruitment efforts in healthcare system. Also in the news, regionally, St. Kitts and Nevis monitors Cuba crisis with students. Internationally, Russia stands to benefit as war affects global oil prices. Plus, in the sports news, final of the Prime Minister's Cup to bowl off this weekend. I'm Kenroy, Baptiste in the Grenadian capital. That's all from us for now. Good night.